Hey y'all, welcome to Friday's Kitchen. Welcome back if you have been here before. In today's video, we are making my birthday cake. Yes, today, January 29th, is my birthday. As I told you guys last week, in this week's upload, we would be making my birthday cake. So before we get into it, if you would like to give me a gift, I would greatly appreciate it if you look down below, press that red subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up. I decided to hop on the train and give the comic or cartoon style cake a try. I had a whole lot of fun making this cake. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I made it, stay tuned. Alright guys, so in this video we will be decorating my birthday cake. I will not be baking. As you can see, the cake is already done. This is a 6-inch cake, 3 layers. It is vanilla cream cheese pound cake with a cream cheese icing. If you're interested in that recipe, I will link a video down below in the description box. So we're going to start by covering this cake with a pale yellow fondant. Now I am going to roll out this pink fondant. This is going to be placed on top of the cake and it will give it the drizzle effect as if there's icing pouring down the side of the cake. Alright, so here I have a 6-inch pan. I'm just going to sit that in the center. And I'm going to use my blade to go around and again make the drizzle design. Alright, so I can shape these a little more to my liking once I get it on top of the cake. So this is what the cake is looking like so far. Now I'm about to place it in the refrigerator while I prepare some more fondant. I'm going to use a blue color to act as like the layers in between the cake, the icing if you will, and that's going to be a blue color. So again, I'm going to go ahead and put this in the refrigerator and then we'll move on to the next step. Here we have the blue. I'm just going to take these and roll them out. I'm going to need 2 to go around the cake. I don't want them to be perfectly even. If I have some areas that are a little thinner than others, that would be perfect. Here I'm going to gently brush a little water just to dampen. So now we are going to work on what would be the dollops of icing on top of the cake. So here I have a piece of white fondant. I'm just going to roll it into a ball and then I'm going to press it down, flatten it out just a bit. And that's going to be the bottom. Now I'm going to come with another piece of white fondant. It's just a smaller piece than this. And I'm going to roll it and set it on top of this one. I'm going to put a little water. And we're going to sit that there. And I'm going to create 4 of these for the top of the cake. Okay, so now that I have all 4 done, I'm going to go ahead and dampen the bottom of each and stick it onto the top of the cake. The next piece will be the cherries that are going to go on top of each of the whipped cream or icing dollops. So let me put this back in the refrigerator and then we'll be back to make the cherries. Here we have our red fondant for the cherries. All right, so we're gonna make little balls. So I'm gonna take this tool and just make an indentation in the top. And adding the stems to the cherries will be one of the last things we do. So I'm gonna do this to each of these, and then we're gonna bring our cake back out and set them on top. I'm gonna slightly dampen the top of each of these. Decided if I'm going to put a candle in the middle, but if I do, that will be the last step. So now we're going to move on to our black fondant, which is what we're going to use to trim the entire cake, which will give it the cartoon effect. So this is the tool that I purchased from Michael's to get the uniform fondant ropes. As you can see, it has a lot of different shapes and sizes that you can choose from. This was $19.99. I did use a 20% off coupon to get a couple dollars off. I have a terrible habit of not reading instructions when I purchase something, and I later realized that I should have because I was not doing it the right way. So don't be like me. Read the instructions. Reading is fundamental. But I did figure it out in the end. So I'm going to go ahead and open this packaging up, get everything washed, and then we'll be back to make our fondant ropes. This is my first run. I am one of those people that doesn't like to read instructions, so we'll see how this goes. I am just kind of rolling the black fondant out, and I'm just going to slide it in here, and then I'm going to place this on top. So now that I have the black fondant prepared, I'm now going to go through and dampen everywhere that I'm going to place the fondant with a little water, and this will just help it stick and stay in place. Now that everything on the bottom of the cake has been lined with black fondant, I'm moving on to the top so that I can line everything there. So now I'm starting with the icing, and then I'll move on to wrapping the cherries. With the cake facing front, I'm now going in and adding a strip of black fondant over the cherries, and this will give it a 2D effect when you're actually looking at the cake face on. Now I'm going to go in and just add a black rope around the top of the cake. We have made it to the end of our video. Here we have our finished product, our vanilla cream cheese pound cake with cream cheese icing, decorated in the comic or cartoon style. As you guys can see, I did decide to add a candle at the end. Basically, all I did was wrap fondant around a toothpick, stuck it in the cake, and then decorated it as you can see. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions about anything I've done, leave them down below in the comment section. I will reply. Also, while you're here, again, it's my birthday. I would appreciate it if you would show some love by looking down below, pressing that red subscribe button, hitting that thumbs up. I thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I will see you next Sunday.